Hello. So it's been quite a while since I made a video last. I can't even remember the last time I really sat down to film a video, and right now I'm feeling a little self-conscious because somebody's in the bathroom adjacent to my room. So last night I was watching some of my older videos, and by older I mean like several months ago, and I was realizing that I really miss doing this. You know, I really miss doing this. I miss being myself, and I will get into that in a moment. I do plan on going downstairs as soon as this is finished and editing and just getting it up so that it can be up tomorrow. It is right now like 11 o'clock on Tuesday night, so I plan on having this up on Wednesday, and I'm kind of in the mindset where I don't even care who watches anymore. You know, I just miss doing this. For a little while at the end there, I mean, it was a mixture of things. It was like a whole accumulation of reasons why I wasn't really filming anymore, which I will get into briefly. I'm not going to go into giant explanations, but I'm just going to touch on some things. But anyway, towards the end there, I was kind of getting upset and kind of depressed about the state of my channel, and just feeling really down about myself that I couldn't stay consistent with things. You know, I had left the channel for a while and I wasn't getting anywhere with my other channel. Why do I feel like this is crooked? Because it is. You know, I felt like I had kind of doomed this channel with the way that I had done things, and maybe I did, you know, but I was just really pissed off about, you know, the fact that all my videos were getting like, you know, thumbs down, and I stopped even allowing ratings because it was getting to me so badly. I was like, you know, why the hell is this happening? And I know it shouldn't get to me, but I've been having like the worst year. I've been in the worst place mentally that I have been in so long. And, you know, I come on here and I do these videos because it's a hobby for me and it makes me happy. And, you know, connecting with you guys makes me happy. And then when I'm just like constantly just getting, you know, this on every single video, and I don't know why, it just really was getting to me. You know what I mean? I know that sounds silly, and I very seldom let things like that get to me because it's like, you know, people are dicks, you know, that's just the way it is. And if you don't like me, you don't like me. I really, you know, whatever. But I've always had that mindset. But just this past year, there have been so many things going on, and it just continued to get worse. And I just didn't need that negativity. It just really got to me. Other things also happened. My nephew was born, if you recall, at I think the last video that I had filmed, I don't even know. My sister was pregnant and she did have the baby, a little boy named Keegan, and he is just, he's been a blessing in a lot of ways. He was born a month early, and he was born about a month after I stopped making videos. You know, I just got so busy with the complications in her pregnancy, and this got put on the back burner. You know, even my blog got put on the back burner. I feel like I'm saying that really badly. I can't speak. But then a couple weeks after he was born, at the beginning of September, Lucy, my cat, passed away, which has been probably the worst thing that has happened thus far in my life. For different reasons, but it's just been very difficult for me, and that has made it really hard to focus on myself. You know what I mean? I'm focusing so much on how sad and how lonely and how weird, I guess, life has been without her, you know, and with other new things in my life. You know, I went from, you know, things being the same for so long, and now all of a sudden it feels like everything is changing all at once. Like Keegan being here, Lucy being gone, those are the two major things, and they have changed everything. And it has just been a really, really difficult mental roller coaster. You know, not just in life, but just mentally. It's just been very, very hard. And I feel like I have put myself on the back burner because I've been focusing so much on him because they live here, and he's been a wonderful distraction from my own terrible mental state. So that's what I meant by he's been a blessing in a lot of different ways. But yeah, and also just focusing on how much I miss her. You know, lately I have been really wanting to kind of like find myself again. You know, it has been over 3.5 months, I guess. You know, you kind of get to a point, even though you're grieving, and, you know, she had such an impact on my life, and she was so important that I feel like, in all honesty, like, I'm never not gonna be grieving over her. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go ahead and grieve right now. Jesus Christ, it doesn't end. But you get to a point with, like, grief and loss where you're just like, you know, I'm just like tired of feeling like this, you know what I mean? And at some point you kind of like have to put it aside. You know what I mean? Like, it's never going to end. It's never going to be gone. But you can kind of like, really? You know, you can, that's always going to be a part of you. You know, like that grief is always going to be there. You know, it's always going to be a part of you. But in order to live and to, you know, not hurt yourself in the process, I guess, you have to set it aside. You know, you can't just let that take over. You know what I mean? And I feel like my allergies are going insane. That's what I feel like. Oh my god, where's my water? I feel like that's where I've kind of been at. And like every now and then I would realize it, and I would realize that, oh my god, you know, I'm letting myself get too out of control with this, and I would try to like keep it, you know, not keep it at bay, but you know what I mean, like just try to more healthily cope with it. But I would always find myself like, you know, backpedaling and falling back into it. And because I'm not like making any other changes in my life, you know what I mean? I'm just like doing the same thing. I'm not picking up on my hobbies. I'm not, you know, I'm not moving forward. I'm just like saying, okay, I'm just not going to be sad. So I woke up today, and how are we doing? I feel like my battery's going to die, so I'm going to try and make this quick. I woke up today and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, and she wouldn't want this for me because she hated when I was sad. You know, she hated when I was in a negative place mentally. You know, like she knew, you know, and she would do everything that she could to not let me be like that. And I feel like I'm not honoring her by being this depressed lump. You know what I mean? And I need to go on for her. So I've been like working to make some changes, you know, some positive changes. I have been looking around at kittens, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I haven't looked at kittens in like 15 years, and I'm just finding that I love everybody. you know, I've been finding that, like, you know, I could just like put them all into a hat and pick one and I would love it. You know what I mean? I think that even though I know that it, like, to me, I cannot treat them like it's a Lucy replacement because nobody could ever live up to her. That's just the way it is. But I know that I need that companionship. You know what I mean? I need that because my life is just, I need that, you know, it's that's what's missing. And I know I can't have her, but I could give somebody else love and affection and give them a really good life. So far, everything, you know, any prospects have fallen through, but I am looking, and hopefully the one will, you know, pop up and say, here I am, take me home, and that'll be grand. I have been working on, you know, getting my room into a place where it would be okay for a kitten to come into it, because we're being honest here. This is a very truthful, open type of video. My room, with Lucy being sick and, you know, with other things going on in life, my room had gotten to a place where it was just wasn't good. My room, like, it is like emptier than it probably has ever been. And I've just been really ready to get back into things. I worked out today. Like, what? That's why I look kind of disgusting. I worked out tonight. It was, I am in like such bad shape physically. Maybe I'll get into that, what am I saying? Maybe I'll get into that in another video, but let me just say I'm in horrible physical shape. I worked out today. I actually joined a program, Tracy Campoli's Total Body Transformation. I joined that. I'm doing, I feel like I'm doing better. You know, I feel good. I feel proud. Still sad, but I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. It really doesn't help that Christmas is next week. This has been the worst holiday season that I have ever experienced. Like, I know that they say that people get like really depressed around the holidays and everything. I've never understood that until now. It's been really bad, you know, and it's kind of strange because, I mean, I've lost people close to me. I've lost pets that were close to me, but this is on a whole other level. It's just, it's been bad. Oh yes, and I got myself a new hairstyle. I love it. I really like it. I don't care if anybody else does, you know, whatever. Oh my god, allergies are so bad. So anyway, I'm going to be making regular videos again. That is going to happen. I don't know how often. I want to try and get onto some kind of schedule with it now that Keegan is to a point where he doesn't need constant care. I am able to do this a little more often, you know what I mean? So I'm not like constantly helping my sister with stuff. So that's what's going on, and I'm really, really, really ready to just do this, make up my mind and do this, make positive changes, make myself feel good again, get back into my hobbies, get back into writing. I haven't done that either. I've been buying a lot of makeup though. Retail therapy has been my best friend, and I'm ready to do this again. So that's that. I will talk to you guys later, very soon. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm back. Okay. Ta-ta.